With that, health being wealth, so is knowledge, and today some local youth are getting both. Today is the annual Olympic and Paralympic Day put on by the St. Louis Sports Commission with an aim to give youth here in our communities wisdom and inspiration towards a bright future. The celebration is a St. Louis tradition which connects to the region's Olympic legacy and is part of the Sports Commission's efforts to positively impact St. Louis through its opportunities as an Olympic city. The event takes place at Francis Olympic Field, the oldest Olympic stadium still in active use in the world. Now, alongside homegrown Olympic champion Jackie Joyner-Kersee, hosting the event will be American figure skating gold medalist Brian Boitano, who is actually joining us live this morning to share a little insight on the event. Brian, thank you so much for joining us this morning. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. You know, I was waiting for the ice surface to come up on the field, but it was kind of so hot it melted. So I'm going into other Olympic sports. So
definitely
trying everything. It's
a little too hot for that. It might flood the field if we do that. But speaking of the field that you're on, Francis Olympic Field, it's the oldest Olympic track, you know, still being used here in the world. It was a part of the 1904 Olympics that happened. But for someone like yourself, you know, who's etched themselves in history as a gold medalist, how does it feel to be on a field that's so iconic?
It feels amazing, especially as being a Winter Olympian, to come and share this from the Summer Olympics and to be with my friend Jackie Joyner-Kersee. It's going to be an amazing day, and I'm really going out there onto the field, and I'm going to try every single event.
For sure, for sure. Now, speaking of Jackie Joyner-Kersee, I know you're joining her alongside to host this event, you know, which is mainly aimed for the youth here in the community. So for yourself, you know, what message do you have for the kids and even the adults who are attending this event today?
Well, I think the message for kids and adults, parents, I always say to parents, going into athletics and being able to compete or just do it recreationally is so important, because what happens is the kids use the tools that they learn from athletics to bring into other areas of life, whether it's school or work. They learn so much from what they learn from sports, and it just transfers to other areas of their life, and that's really the important lesson behind athletics.
Definitely, and speaking of the U.S. Figure Skating Championships, you know, it's coming here to the Enterprise Center in January, so let's talk about that some.
Wow, I mean, you guys are in for a treat, because when the U.S. Figure Skating Championships comes here in January, it's basically our Olympic trials. So all of the people that you'll see here in St. Louis will be competing in Milan just 4 weeks after they're here for the Olympic trials. We will name our Olympic team here in St. Louis, and we have such a great group of skaters. We are world champions in 3 of the 4 events. So we have world champion Alyssa Liu in women's, we have Ilya Malinin, world champion men's, and we have Madison Chalk and Evan Bates, who are the ice dance world champions. So we have great possibilities for medals in Milan Olympics.
Definitely. Well, we're excited to see it. Again, guys, the event today happening just here in St. Louis at the Francis Olympic Field is happening until 11:30 a.m. Go to ksdk.com/showme. Brian, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Thank you.